What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. You may have looked at the title of this video today and said to yourself, a music video makeup tutorial. Nicole, you're 327 years old in internet years, and we know you don't know shit about pop music. And you would be correct on both accounts. But what you don't know is that music videos are what made me fall in love with makeup in the first place. That and early episodes of America's Next Top Model, as well as the girls from the band The Lunatics. Those are like my three main things that got me into makeup. So Ariana Grande came out with the video for 7 Rings, and like I usually do, I went over there and I took a look at all of the makeup to try to gather some inspiration. And there were a couple of looks that jumped out to me. 2 of those looks are very, very, very simple, and you can definitely recreate those looks easily in your daily life. And they're almost something that we can build off of each other. So I'm gonna do the simpler one first and then show you what you can add to that to achieve the second one. But before we do that, I'm not even going to show you, I'm just literally going to explain to you guys how you can achieve this look right here. When I was looking at it, I was well aware that my graphic liner skills are not up to par with creating that. And you will see, or you may have already seen, I'm not sure which video is gonna go up first, but I recorded a graphic liner video this week, and it was a really difficult video to complete because graphic liner is hard, and it was a lot simpler than that picture, and it was still a struggle. So it's a lot. But the good news is that's not eyeliner. The makeup artist for the video used something called face lace, which is basically like vinyl stickers that are cutouts that you can order. They're not even that expensive, and it's like stuck on. So you do like a little bit of like a simple eye look underneath it, and the artist here, I believe, did like a straight line of liner across the lid, lined up the face lace with that, popped it on, and that's how you get that incredibly sharp effect. And also it gives you the ability to get a finish that you would never get with a liquid or a powder. So when I realized that it looked like it was probably face lace because of the finish of it, I went on Face Lace's site, and lo and behold, it is one of their graphic liner face laces that you can just buy. I think it's $10.95 in euros, and obviously there's some shipping if you want to ship it to the US, but I will link it below. So if you want to recreate that look, specifically like if you run to wear it to like one of her concerts or to a festival or something like that, it is super, super easy to achieve. And what it looks like the artist did, like I said, black liner straight across the lid, maybe a little bit of color in the crease. There's a little bit of glitter that also matches the glitter on the cheek. It looks like they probably used the Fenty Diamond Bomb or something very similar. Pop the face lace over the top of that and added a glitter lip. Bing, bang, boom, you're done. So if you were curious how you could get that look, that's how. Also, Rebecca Seals, one of my favorites on Instagram, she recreated this look. Hers is so good, and she used the face lace too. Her photography skill and her editing skills are just like mind-blowingly amazing. You should A, go and check out her page, and B, check out that specific picture because she is so bomb. The whole video in general gave me the same vibe as the Too Faced Pretty Rich collection. So I'm gonna go back into this palette today and use it to create these looks. It's got the pink, it's got a little bit of edginess, it's got the glitter, and it's got the right colors to create what we wanna create today. So first we're gonna do this look here. Very, very simple, a nice little winged liner and a cute little accent on the lip. And from there, I'll show you how you can take that a little further and do this look here. We'll take the accent off the lip and do like a really, really rich glittery gloss. Let me know in a comment if going forward you would like to see me recreate more looks from music videos or maybe movies or anything else that you might find inspiration in. Let me know down below. I would love to hear if you're interested in that kind of thing. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you do enjoy that sort of thing, or if you just don't mind taking a second to help me out. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I would love to have you around for more videos. And with that all out of the way, let's zoom in and get started on the first simpler look from this video. So I prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. Give us a nice blank smooth canvas to start with. And I'm gonna start by defining the crease just a little bit with the color Fancy That on a Luxie 121 mini brush. This is like a nice cool toned minky brown that'll give a little bit of a definition to our crease area, but it won't really interfere too much with the nice pretty cool tone pink that we're gonna put on the lid. I'm also going to tap a little bit of that shade on the outer corner of the eye. Putting this shade down before we put down the pink shimmer will add just a little kiss of depth to the pink shimmer itself once we put it down, which will give our eye a little bit of a nicer shape. For the lid itself, I'm gonna grab this MAC 217S brush, and I'm gonna pick up the shade Highly Selective. And I'm gonna wet that with a little setting spray. I'm just gonna put that over my entire lid, including most of the area where we put down that brown. In the look in the video, there is a little bit more brightness on the inner corner. So I'm gonna pick up this dome brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk. And I'm gonna go into this whitish shade here called Clutch Your Pearls. And I'm just gonna dab that onto the inner corner and blend it onto the pink. This has some pink shift to it, so it'll brighten the inner corner and also make the look more pink overall. Whereas using just a champagne tone might tone down the pinkness, so this actually works out very, very nice as a highlight shade in this scenario. The top of the lid in this look is finished with a little flick of a wing, but I'm definitely gonna keep it a bit smaller than I usually make my wing to be a little bit more true to the look. And I'm gonna use my Kat Von D dagger liner for that because I find this is my favorite liner for getting a small little flick. So for the lower lash line, the waterline is a nude shade and the underneath side is a little bit like of a warmer tone. It looks like there might even be a little bit of a pink added to it. It's hard to say. I'm gonna go with just a warmer brown shade. So for the waterline, I'm gonna grab my Benefit Roller Liner Eye Bright. I'm just gonna run that through my waterline. Very, very simple. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the color Oh That's Rich on a pencil brush. Just softly drag that along the lower lash line, just for some soft, warm definition with that shade. I'm going to go into the shade Oh That's Rich. I'm just gonna push that along my lower lash line on the outer corner just to add a little bit of soft definition to open that eye up and connect the shape into the wing on the top. Now with this look, they did a lip that was like a powdery looking nude pink, and it had one little, it's hard to tell if it's like a rectangular or diamond or a tear shaped jewel in the center of the lip. So I have this little wheel of jewels here. The one that's on her lip looks like some parallelogram type shit, and I don't have one exactly like that, but I think the one that I have that's closest is the little teardrop shaped one, so that's what I'm gonna use. And as we all know, it's very difficult to talk through doing something on the lip, so I'll show you first what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the Fenty lip paint in the color Uncuffed. I'm gonna top it with a little bit of the Lancome Matte Shaker in the color Pink Pocket. That's what she said. This will give a little bit more pinkness to the look and also more of like a satiny finish. I'll take a little dot of House of Lashes clear glue and put it right where I want to put the jewel, and then just place the jewel down, probably with a tweezer. And this is the first look. So for the second part of this look, or the second look really, we're basically gonna take this look here and just build on it a little differently. Now, if I was doing this look from scratch, I would do the glitter that I'm about to do and the underneath portion of the liner before I did winged liner and lashes. I'm also gonna start with the same lip as a base for the second look. I just removed the jewel because this color is actually a great base for the gloss that we're gonna apply in a little bit. I just bent down to pick up a brush and the palette was on my lap and I have glitter all over my boob. Okay, so the second look that we're gonna do today is this one here. Very similar to this, except there's more pinkish glitter. It looks like, it's hard to tell. In some angles, it looks like they didn't add any glitter. In some angles, it looks like they definitely did. So when in doubt, add glitter. So I'm gonna go back into the Too Faced palette and I'm gonna go into the shade Diamond Glitterati, and I'm gonna just take my pinky finger and tap it into there and use that to just dab it over the pink on the lid. I'm just gonna take a small clean brush. This is a MAC 217, and I'm just gonna blend the edge of that gently so there's no harsh line of where that glitter ends from our pinky. For the bottom lash line, they did sort of a double wing. So they took the lower lash line and they extended it out past the eye and underneath the winged liner. We're gonna take this flat brush from Alamar Cosmetics and we're going to dip into the shade Oh That's Rich. This time I'm making sure that I'm packing that color really only onto the end and not onto the whole brush because I don't want to pull it down. I actually want to just create a line with this. At the end of my lower lash line, just stamping out a line underneath and parallel to the winged eyeliner. And to define and brighten the space between the soft shadow wing that we did on the bottom and the top eyeliner, we want to use a little bit of concealer in that space. I'm going to take this small nail art brush and a little bit of my Fenty concealer in the shade 230. See, now that's much more defined than when we started. This look also has more of a defined lower lash line all the way across. So I'm just gonna take what's left on that flat brush and just push it along the lower lash line all the way into the inner corner. Okay, so that's the eyes done for part 2. And I know I told you guys I would give you an update on my thoughts about the glitters that are in that palette. I found that using them without a glitter glue, even though they said to use it with a glitter glue, worked better. And with the shades that are more densely packed glitters, I found that less is more. If you try to use it more densely as like a standalone glitter, it creases a ton. So dabbed over with your finger and not using any glitter glue is the way to go, I think, as far as this palette is concerned. For the lip, I'm gonna leave this shade on, but I'm gonna top it with a very glittery gloss. I swear, I would not be surprised if they used this collection when they filmed the music video, because I feel like the things in this collection are so dead on to the look that they got. I'm gonna top the lip with the Too Faced gloss in the color Raisin the Roof. And this is the second look. And that is all for today. If there was ever a time for me to wear my pink fuzzy coat on my channel, it's now. By the way, I got this at Target for like 19 bucks. Yes. So those 2 looks are a little bit more on the simple side than the looks that we tend to do here sometimes, but I think it's good to every now and then throw in something that is a little bit more day-to-day wearable, because a lot of you guys I know are excited to see the really colorful stuff or the really extravagant stuff, but you might not ever recreate it. This I think is like right in the middle, you know? It's got like a little bit of interest to it. It's a little bit creative. It's got the double wing, or the other one had the little jewel on the lip. Or maybe a little bit more realistic for like trying to look real cute real quick. Not that this is like real quick, but it's a lot quicker than like a neon blue cut crease or something like that. Either way, this was fun and I feel cute, and I kind of really want to order that face lace and try the other look because it's really, really cool. Please leave a like on this video if you don't mind taking a second to do that, because it helps me tremendously and I would super appreciate it. Also lets me know that you would like to see more things like this on my channel without you having to like leave a comment or anything. Speaking of comments, leave a comment down below. Let me know, do you like recreations from music videos? Do you want to see more? And specifically, who is like a celebrity, a musician, a model, whoever that you would love to see my take on their makeup? I would be glad to take some suggestions. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I would love to have you around for future videos. And if you want to keep up with me between videos, come over and find me on Instagram. I am at Miss Quinface on every social platform. Instagram specifically, I usually post close-ups of some of the makeup we do here on this channel. I also post exclusives over there that you will never get to see on this channel, including more elaborate makeup looks, maybe a little bit more artsy stuff, lip art, things like that. And on stories, we take polls and suggestions and Q&As and we figure out what is coming next here on this channel. That's all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me and creating these very pretty, very girly makeup looks. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I will see you in the next one.